So I invite you, if there's anything in your hands other than a small child, to just set those papers, anything that's in your hands, set it aside. This is time for you. This is your time to go to the inner sanctum, to that quiet, knowing place inside yourself. It's always been there. That inner sanctum never leaves. But we need to get quiet to access it. So this is our time to just go within. So as we prepare for that, I invite you to take a nice, easy, deep breath in, as much as comfortable for yourself. And then with the exhale, this is letting go, letting go. So with this next breath in, let's breathe in joy. The saying yes to joy in this moment. Breathe it in. And then let go with the exhale. Let go of anything that tells you you cannot have joy right now. Let it go. So I invite you, for many of you, it helps to visualize in your imagination, through the power of that imagination, your third eye, right there in the middle of your forehead. It helps to just use that power of imagination to go to a place where you feel safe. And as always, that place can be real or it can be imagined. And I also want you to remember, you cannot meditate wrong. No matter how much ego tells you, we're not doing it right. Oh, you're thinking too much. Oh, the air conditioning just turned on. So what? Let it go. Let it go and just get back to center. Get back to the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. So I want you to now, just through the power of your imagination again, imagine what your life could be like right now at this moment if you let something go. Now that something is going to be different for each and every one of us. Sometimes it's a person. Sometimes it's a conversation that happened this morning. Sometimes it could be traffic or somebody that pulled out in front of you. Or maybe it's just you're feeling disappointed in yourself or not good enough. Or maybe there's a nervousness that has you hooked and you want to let it go because you know it's robbing you of your joy today. So just bring that to your attention. Something small, doesn't have to be big. Maybe there's a little pain in a joint or an irritation in your body or your stomach or your head or your sinuses. How about letting that go just for this moment? So for now, I'm going to ask you to imagine a slow-moving creek in front of you. It's slow, it's trickling across the rocks. Every now and then you see a leaf, or maybe you'll see a little minnow floating by, swimming by. Notice that water is moving, slowly, but it's moving. So are you willing to take some of these little things right now that you just brought to your mind? Are you ready to just let them go in the water? And know that at the end of service today, you can go to the pool of water where all this creek is running into a larger pool of water at the end. You can go and pick it back up if you want. You get to choose. But are you willing to just let it go for the next 50 minutes? 50 minutes. Can you just be willing to let it go right now? So go ahead, if you're willing, to take anything or all of it and place it in that moving water and let it watch. Just watch it go downstream. No worries. If you want to pick it up later, you can. Notice in your heart center right now how it feels when you release and let go. And just trust Spirit for the next 50 minutes. You're safe here. All is in divine order. In the silence for a moment, notice how you feel right now, releasing and letting go. The verse from Thessalonians today in the Daily Word said, rejoice always, not sometimes or often. It says rejoice always. Notice how much lighter you feel when you just let this stuff go for a while. It has no power over you unless you choose it to. And either way, neither way is right or wrong. It just is. One choice will bring you peace and joy, and the other one will keep you in conflict. We get to choose all the time. So I invite you now to bring your awareness slowly back to this space, knowing that at any time you can take a moment to stop, do the pause and the pray, and let it go, and then proceed. Enjoy any time of the day or night. I release and I let go and I let Spirit run my life. We have the keys to allow ourselves to experience freedom as we bring our awareness back. Wiggle your fingers. Feel the pew that supports you. And open your eyes when you're ready as we get to hear another beautiful song.